Welcome to QAvalidation.com. So in our protractor series, the next topic we will see how we can implement the page object model in protractor. So as we know in Selenium that the advantages of your page object model because it's easy to maintain and it is more readability and it's easy to understand and sometimes it's easy to update or else easy to identify your framework. Okay, so we are moving a step ahead to our protractor framework. So in this video we will see how to implement the page object model in protractor. Okay, so let's get started. So as you know, this bank test project is our so we have seen the complete flow. So let's recap quickly what we have done. So first thing we have what you call added the customer, and then we have opened an account for that particular customer, and then we have seen if that particular account with the customer is reflecting into that table or the ng repeater, and then we had deleted that. So that is the flow that we have followed. But if you see this code, it's we can automate by using this code, but it's kind of tedious sometimes to update and maintain the code here. Okay, so we'll try to implement the page object model here. We'll use the same setup code, just will change here and there and bit, and then we'll see how it is working and how it is what you call more readability than this one what we have currently. So in page object model, what we do, we create kind of the pages depending on your screens on your application, and then uh, we will keep the objects and the related functionality into that page, and then to the test we will call those what you call page objects by using the page object. We will modularize certain functionalities like generic functionalities so that any of the test can use that, so that it won't be specific to a particular test that we will see. Okay, so we'll implement page object model with generic classes. We'll modularize it and keeping in a single file and then call whenever it is necessary. Okay, so first thing we will modularize. So we will keep a specific files for different what you call utilities. So for example, let's say this verify and close alert, so which will verify that an alert is there or not there, and if it is there then it will just compare with the string that we will provide, and then it will accept that screen that particular alert. Okay, so now we have created a function within this test, but what we will do, sometimes it's easy if you keep this verify and close alert into kind of a separate file, so that not only this test but any kind of test that you're creating in future, those you can access it from there. So basically what we are trying to do, generic functions or the generic functionalities, we will keep it in a separate file so that it will be useful. So what I will do here, so let's quickly create a folder and let's give it as util. Okay, util. So under this what I will do, I'll create a file. So let's say alert. Okay, alert.ts. Okay, now here what I will do, I'll copy paste this particular function. So not everything up to this. Okay, so this is the functionality of the alert one. So what I will do here, I'll paste it here, and will change a bit because only this much will not work, because as you can see it is giving you few errors that we need to resolve. So first thing, so it is telling that it's not getting the protractor. So what we will do, import and protractor. Okay, fine, and browser as well. So what we will do here, we'll write browser. Yes, okay, log4j. So now what we need to do here, so the same thing how we did it here, this one, right? So I'll copy paste this to here. Okay, So now you can see the error is gone. So here I'll create a class, let's say export, because I'm going to use it in another what you call test files. So what I can say here, class alert, okay, and then here what I will do, let's delete this and put it at the end, okay, and here I don't need this function, and I will make it as a static. Okay, if you know Java or your C sharp or any OOPS oriented language, then static means I need not to create any object of this class. Directly I can use alert dot verify and close alert. Okay, so any other errors? No errors, but here you can see you will be getting few errors. We'll try to fix it later. Okay, so first thing we had, okay, we'll do one thing here. I will not change anything this one, so let's keep as it is. What I will do here, I'll copy this one and I'll paste here and rename it. So let's say rename, because I'm not I don't want to change that existing one. What I will say, bank test page object model. So here we will change these things. So let's delete it. Okay, so up to here. Okay, fine. Now here few errors it is showing, that we will see. So bank test we are not going to do. We have copied that bank test to bank test POM, and here we will try to update it, and we'll see how it will be more readability than the existing one. Okay, so alert one we have put aside. Now the next thing, what it is that we have to, what you call, create separate pages for this. Now this particular functionality is for which page? This is for add a customer. So I'll show you that application how it is here. This is my application here. So we were trying to automate this application. So add customer. So for first screen is your add customer. So what we will do here, let's create another folder, okay, and then give as pages, okay, and under this create one file. Let's give it as a add customer, okay, add customer page. Let's say this one dot ts. Here what we will do, we'll copy this whole, because we have to write all those okay, let's keep as it is, just copy it, don't. So copy here and paste it here. Okay, here also the same thing. What we need to do, we need to create a class here. So let's create this class here, go to the top, so class, sorry, small, okay, class, and we need to export it because we have to use in test, right? In our test files we have to use, and give some name. So let's give the same name only, customer page, okay, and here create this class, and under this we have to specify all these objects. So up to here, let's control X, and here this is first name, right? So f name equal to like this, okay, and then let L name, okay, equal to, copy paste up to here. So we are just trying to identify each and every object of that particular page. So let the next thing is that postal code. Okay, so postal code equal to this one, and this one we will try to call in our test files. Okay, and this is my add customer button. So let add customer, let's say like this. So here, fine. So this much we are done with that, and let's delete this one. And here what we will do, and let's not give this let, because in the classes, I mean when you are setting the files, so don't use the let. And here the same thing, let's copy paste this one, because anyway I need this one in every page. Fine, so all the errors are gone here. Now one thing is that now we need to, so as I told, page object model, we need to keep I mean a specific pages, their respective objects, and then the functionality with respect to that particular page. So in the add customer page, what is the functionality? We are adding a customer. So let's give like this, add customer. Fine. So add customer, create a method, and here what I need to do, I need to call this. So first thing I need to put, so this dot f name, because this is my class variable. So if any method I need to use, I need to use this keyword. So f name dot send keys, and then what is that? So give the value here, and the same thing, let's copy paste one by one. And okay, so here this is my L name, and here this should be XYZ, and here postal code. Okay, and here let's say 1 2 3 4. Fine. And then the next thing is that I need to click that button, add customer button dot click. Okay, so now this is the functionality. Now once it is happening, what I need to do, I need to, what do you call, alert. I need to verify the alert. So alert dot verify, see it's not coming. So what you need to do here, so you have to call that method here. So what you can do, semicolon import alert, from where I need to give that path actually. So in double quotes, see, in under pages I have alert, where here under util I have alert, means I need to go one up then alert. So what I can do, dot dot, means I went to the project folder, under that I have in util, and then I have this alert, as simple as that. Fine. Now if you put here alert dot, you should get alert dot verify. And what should be the, and here you can see those details. So customer added, so this one, so I don't need this statement now here. So here, okay, don't get confused, I'm simply creating a page object for each page, that's it. So here what I have done, now these things whatever it is there, this particular statements, what I've done, everything I have implemented in a page, in another file, as simple as that. Now what I can do, I can simply call it from here only. So that now how can I call it? Now let's delete this one because we have already implemented, but somewhere we have to call that, right? So what I will do here, let, so let's say add customer page. Okay, some variable equal to new, and I need to give this particular, I need to create an object of this particular class. Okay, now here what I can do, add customer page. Now you can see here automatically it added here wherever it is there. Fine. Now what I can do, add customer page, that object dot, if I put what I need here, this method I need, add customer, it's simple as that. So I'm done with that. Okay, now you can see it is more readability. There were before, how many lines were there? If you see here, this many were there. Okay, and it is kind of difficult to understand, right? But after implementing the POM, what we did, we had only called these two. So it's, and sometimes what happens for a non-automation guy, it's very easy to understand how you have implemented these steps. So somebody, if an unknown guy will see it, they can understand that okay, this method something it is doing related to the add customer. So you are basically, you are doing a encapsulation, you are hiding kind of what you call the implementation details, and you are showing only the functionality. That is what it is doing. Okay, now what is, so first thing we have done there. Now the second thing, open account. Okay, now open account, how much is there? So what we did, we have clicked on that open account button is which one? This is open account. Now this is in which page we will keep. If you see these three, these are kind of kind of what you call a home page kind of thing. So in every page you will get these three buttons, right? So what I can do here, I'll create a, under this page I'll create a new file and I will say base page. Okay, base page.ts. Okay, here what I will do, I'll call the same thing only here, whatever we are implementing. So let's copy paste this much. Okay, and here, and I will rename it to base page. Fine. And here what I will do, I'll so here on the POM, what is that open account button, right? So up to here. So what I will do here to the base page, I'll create a variable here. So let's copy it, and this is open account button, right? So what I can say, open account, let's say tab, fine, equal to this much. Fine. Now what happens whenever I want to click on that tab, what I can do, so I don't need this statement now. Okay, what I can do here, I'll create an object. I can create like this I can create, or else what I can say here, so new of base page, I can even do like this also, dot open account tab dot click. Fine, I can do like this because I have only one, right? Only open account tab. Even what you can do here, quickly we will do this way. So here you can create a method. Let's say that open account tab. So here click on open account tab. Let's say like this. And here what I can do, this dot open account dot click. And directly I can call. Its very readability is more in this case. So what I can do like this, and I don't need this click because we have already implemented that there. Now it is more readability, right? Click on open account tab. So kind of it is, you can see the steps, how it is happening, how your flow is going on. Now the second thing is that we'll create another page, that is my open account page, open account page. Okay, ts, and here the same thing. Let's copy this much because this is my kind of a template kind of thing. So everywhere we need like this. So open account page tab, and here I will name it as open account page. Okay. And here not these methods. Okay. Now let's see what and all implementation we need to do for this open account. See here, so we are done up to here. Now let's cut paste that much. So here how much we did. Okay, so a b c d x y z from that drop down, I think up to this process click we have to do. So I have cut that much, and what I will do, I'll paste under here, and we will see what and all edits we need into this. Okay, so first thing, customers. So customers is nothing but my drop down. Okay, so up to here I have made the drop down. Now this is my options, number of options also I got it. Okay, so let's make it as this dot customer because it's under this class variable, right? Fine. So this much is there. Now here one method I need where it will select the customer. Okay, because that is what we need right here. It should select that customer. Okay, so what I will do here, I'll create a method here. Let's say some method name. Let's say select a customer. Okay, select a customer, and under this what I will do, I will implement this much, right? So what I will do, cut this much and paste it here. Fine. Now this should be this dot option, and the error should go. As simple as that. Okay. Now here still we have something left. Now what I can do, I'll cut and paste it to up, so that all objects should be staying at the top and all methods should be staying at the bottom. So here now what is this one? This is my dollar, right? Dollar is I think currency. So I can give like this, currency equal to, and I don't need this click here. What I can do, up to here only. Okay, and this should be my process button, right? So what I can say, process. Fine. So process equal to this much. Fine. So what I will do, I'll create another method, and yeah, this should be the method, and I'll create another method. So let's say I will say select dollar, select dollar, and here what I will do here, I'll select this dollar here. So currency, so this dot currency, this dot currency dot, and here what I will do, I'll cut paste from here to here, because currency is, this is my drop down. In that drop down I need to select dollar, right? So now this will make sense more. Dot click, so that I can call this method directly there. And okay, double dot, let's put it as single dot. And the next thing is that click process button. Okay, something name, this names you can give your own way so that you can easily understand. That is the only purpose of this. So this dot process dot click. See now what happened, I have created all these methods here. Okay, and yes, and I think it should be handling an alert as well. Let's see, yes. So what I will do here, let's put this one, let me go here and put it under this. So after clicking that process button, the next thing is that I need to verify that alert, right? So alert dot, fine. So alert, from where it is coming from, util alert. Okay, so now here let's edit it. So create an object, what should be the name? Let's say, what is that page name? Open account page, right? So open account page, some name I have given, equal to new open account page. Yes, this one. Okay, so here now call it one by one all the methods that I need. Sorry, open account page, yes, dot. See how many methods are there. First is click up process button, no, I don't need this one. I need select a customer. Okay, so I have selected. Now the second thing, open account page dot, I need to select the dollar. Okay, select the dollar value from that drop down. Then I need to give a weight, so let's put this one here, fine. And then I need to click on the process button. Okay, so again the same thing, open account page dot, I need to click on the process, right? So here this one, click process button, fine. Now give some weight again so that you can see the execution at the end, fine. And I think better to give here as well. So here on the you can even navigate, see here, go to definition, it will go to here directly. Okay, so here we didn't give any weight sign, right? So what we can do here, after clicking on this customer button, let's give some weight so that you can see that. 3 seconds, fine. And where is our POM? Okay, after add customer also wait for 3 seconds, just to show you the execution, fine. Okay, so what we did so far, we have created add customer page, then base page, then open account page. Okay, and everything we what do you call, we moved from here to each respective pages to their own pages, and then we have called. See how how easy it is to read it. See, first thing add customer, and then waited for some time, then it is going to the what do you call account tab, then it is selecting a customer, then it is selecting the dollar value, then it is clicking on the process button. Okay, so now the third thing is that we need to go to what do you call this page, our customer page. Now in this we need to verify if that particular what do you call that entry is made or not, and then click on this delete button. Now let's create another file, and let's give customers page dot ts, fine. Now here what we need to do, and again as usual, just copy this particular template kind of thing so that I need not to write every time. And here customers page, okay. And here let's go to this our existing and copy up to here everything. So this much is what we need to implement it, where it is. Okay, here, okay, fine. Now change here bit, So here this is customers button, right? Now see customers button where it is, this should be in our base page. Okay, where is our base page? Here. Okay, so here open, this is customer tab. Okay, equal to here this much, and then create a method and give the same name. Click on customer tab, customer tab. Okay, and then dot click. Fine. Now this should be this. Fine. Now call this method into our banktest.pom. Okay, here. Now here new base page dot. Fine. Open account, open customer tab. That should be click on tab, right? What is the method in that? Control space, and this is okay. Fine. Now we are done. See the way we have moved to this second tab. This is my third tab. Now once I moved, what I need to do, I need to search if that particular entry is made or not to this table. Let's delete this one. Okay, and in this I need to, first thing I need to identify the number of rows, the rows of that particular grid. So we have made that, and here, so here what I can do, no need to wait, let's go here. So here itself I can give some weight. Okay, so that you can see if that entry is made or not. So browser dot sleep, let's give for some time, 5 seconds. Fine. Now we will see where is our customer space. Okay, now here we will write a method. What should be the method? So let's say verify customer entry and delete that entry. Fine, that is what we have did, right? Our test case. Now here what we do, copy this everything, cut and paste it here, and here this should be this dot. Fine, the error is gone. Now what I will do, I need to create a, so here what I can do, the same thing, I need not to create an object, just say new, and what is that method name, customer page, right? Customers page dot, call that method here, this method, and put some braid here, browser dot, sorry, oops, sleep. Okay, and here give 6 seconds. Why it is throwing error? Oops, sorry, this should be small b. Okay, so see here, we have done it. Okay, here it is already, weight is there, so let's format it. See now how easy it is readable. If you see my existing before POM, so let's close all these individual pages and alert.txt. Okay, so let's compare this one. Okay, so see here how many lines are there. Here 76, ignore the blank spaces and all those things, but here if you see, not even less than half of the what you call code, and it is, now if you give somebody who don't know about this implementation, they will go mad. It is not that readability, but if here you will see, anybody who is not that much of into technical but they know about your product, they can see each step that you made it here. Okay, so let's run this one and see if it is running it properly or not. So here what I will do, so it is under test spec, yes, under test spec, but we are not going to run the bank test, rather bank test POM. So I will rename it. Okay, so here everything else is there. So now let's run this code. So first thing I need to run the WebDriver manager, where it is, it should be underscore bin and WebDriver. Okay, WebDriver start. Fine, it should say Selenium WebDriver is up and running. Fine, here you can see this one, and then create another terminal, and here npm test, and now let's run it, this one. Okay, So here it's opening the page. Okay, so first tab, add customer. Should wait for 3 seconds and then click on OK, and then it will move to the open account tab. See, it selected everything. It will click on process and then click on OK. It will go to customers tab now, and here you can see the entry is made. I waited for 5 seconds and then the entry is deleted now, and it should close the browser. Fine. Okay, so everything is done and it says pass here. So here let's see one by one. Okay, so here you can see customer added successfully on the first tab. Drop down size, just ignore that. These are the names. Item found in the list. Which list? This one. This ABCXYZ was there, and then it created that account and the deleted also that one. So this is the implementation of page object model into your framework. Okay, so here another thing what you can do, so everything I have hard coded it, right, just to show you the page object model. Like these things you can, what you call, you can give this one, you can keep this one, these values into a separate file, and then whenever you need you can get it from there. Because now for what you call sample purpose I have hard coded it. So we'll see in our next video topics how we can keep this data into a separate file and then call it whenever necessary, so that what you call, we need not to hard code it every time. Because you might need to use this one, but somebody else who will be going to test this one, they might not want this one, they might want something else. So we will give kind of a flexibility, so even the fellows who will be using your code, they might not be knowing where to enter this one. So we can give them a separate file, we can call it as a test data, and then from that test data we can call this ABC XYZ, the postal code, and even we can even what do you call customize or kind of what do you call, dynamically we can put the strings into a separate file and then use it whenever we need. Fine. So that's all for this video, and stay tuned with our next video topics, and do subscribe. Thank you.